Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Las Vegas Journeys, and I have a short episode in store for you guys today. Basically just, ending that second half of our first day at Bellagio. I probably could have tacked this all in one episode, but what I decided to do was split it into two. Again, I just want to touch on if you're a new viewer of the channel, if it's your first time here, please subscribe. We have an amazing channel here, great groups of people who come on the channel and comment, leave their tips, suggestions, and experiences that they've had in Las Vegas. In addition to that, my channel offers everything Las Vegas. So if you're interested in any type of restaurants, hotels, casinos, and slot live plays, of course, is always in abundance on my channel. But I just do a lot of vlogs in Vegas and stuff like that, and chances are you might find my channel helpful, especially if you're a first-time visitor to Las Vegas. So go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I would surely appreciate that. So yeah, guys, just that second half of the day there at Bellagio, and we decided to take in and have an early supper. I think it was right around 3 o'clock when we decided to eat supper, and we looked at the menu options that was on property, and one that caught our eye many times previously was the restaurant that was right next door to the Bellagio Conservatory. So you can't miss it. If you're all familiar with the Conservatory of Bellagio, you will have noticed that there is a restaurant right off of the conservatory. You can see the people eating in there, and we decided that we've seen it so many times that we decided to go ahead and try it. It's called Cafe Bellagio. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear the word cafe, it kind of reminds me of roadside diner, maybe, possibly a shopping mall, little restaurant. It doesn't inspire elegance. It doesn't inspire high end. That's okay. You can't judge a book by its cover. Can't judge a book by its name. You know what I mean? It looks elegant. So when you're looking into this place, it's very well designed. They do a great job there of making it look high end, and that's ultimately what drew us in. Not to mention the fact that it was right next to the conservatory, so the location is just amazing. I can see how a lot of people would eat there after going into that conservatory and seeing the restaurant. They have like these little half dome seats, kind of made in stone, that are right almost inside the conservatory, just right on the outskirts there, and those are very nice. Anyway, yeah, we decided to eat there at Cafe Bellagio. Got some videos on the inside of there, and we'll talk a little bit more about the Cafe Bellagio after you're done taking a watch.
Go on.
What's up, sirs and girls, sirs? We just ate at Cafe Bellagio,
Pretty tasty.
and we're all done. I never got any shots of the food, but
We're watching this so we're not bored.
it was really good stuff.
That was
What did you think of your onion rings?
Good.
What did you think of your burger and fries?
so good that he's so stuffed.
Very, very,
Hey, Daddy.
very, very full.
Since we're bored, we're gonna watch this.
Yes, get that out of my frame. All right. You like your fettuccine alfredo?
Yeah, fettuccine alfredo was really good.
Very, very good.
Hey.
Not too expensive, but really good.
Yep.
Very good food. I recommend this. Cafe Bellagio.
Yeah.
It's right off of the conservatory. You gotta eat here, guys. Gills.
And legendary area.
It's nice in here too.
Yeah, nice little area in here. Very good service here. Yeah, that's right.
11 hours.
And there's a lot of food though, guys. Oh, there, we're an outside view of Cafe Bellagio, guys. You can see here, this is the restaurant we were in, and it's basically right here next to the conservatory. Yeah, very nice place in there. Good food, guys. Check it out. There's my Jojo. Nice melons.
It's really busy.
It's not that bad actually right now. I've seen it a lot worse than this. And there's the webcam up there that takes pictures. Hard to see it, but it's in the middle of the frame. Yeah.
On the left.
Yeah, those monkeys certainly are spitting out the water.
And the lions.
They're probably drinking it from the Cosmo and they're spitting it out. The Cosmo water is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip you around, guys. Alrighty, so yeah, that was a really good restaurant. I'm not overly impressed with the room at Bellagio. And you know, for me, where you sleep, where you check out is gonna be your last impression. So the room has to make an impact on you. I don't like the room whatsoever, and I don't know if I'll return because of that. But you know, Bellagio is a pretty nice resort overall, and probably one of the most popular, most famous hotels in Vegas. But I'd stay at a hell of a lot of other places first. I was actually more blown away by the D than any property I've stayed at, including Cosmo. I just did not expect it to exceed my expectations like that with the room. Being on Fremont where everything is close together, anything you need is very close, and I like the D. What about you?
Oh yeah.
It was really good, huh? What about you, Jordan? Do you like the D?
Yeah, I have a question.
What's your question?
When am I gonna get ice cream and sweets?
Ice cream and sweets. Well, we just had supper. You might want to burn it off first,
Okay.
and then we'll go down maybe around 8 o'clock and get some ice cream.
Yay.
We did the 2-for-1 gelato at my Vegas, and we're gonna get 2-for-1 ice cream.
You almost elbowed me in the face.
I almost elbowed you in the face. You'd look good with a freaking black eye, though. You'd look good with a bruise. Trust
Why?
me.
Could I be a pirate?
Can you
I
be a
look like
boxer?
I got
Be a
cracked.
boxer just like your daddy. Getting all them black eyes.
Bloody face.
All right, so yeah, we're walking through the Bellagio Casino right now. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So we're, I never had much luck here gambling at Bellagio. 3 machines in, and I got eaten bet for bet. Not a bet for bet. I had pretty up and down on a few machines, but lost my money. My wife did well. She hit some nice bonuses, some nice hits. And then I played that cash wheel game, and I was even on that one. But yeah, pretty fun. Gonna do some more betting tonight. I don't think we're gonna venture onto the Strip. Adventure Dome is tomorrow over at Circus, so the kids are very much looking forward to that. Yeah, some table games going on at the Bellagio. A lot of people here. It did calm down a lot though. July 4th was nuts. The week leading up to July 4th was pretty hectic. But not as bad now. We could actually walk around without butting into people.
What? I wasn't listening. I was drunk.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I agree.
He agrees.
Yeah, I guess.
Big casino here at Bellagio. For a first timer, you could get lost. I remember the first time I came to Bellagio, I got fucking lost. It's definitely designed to keep you in the casino and not finding an exit. There's no windows in here. There's no clocks. It's they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Brandon, you don't walk through somebody's. They were trying to take a picture. You walked right through it. And the pool area and all that stuff is right down here. You can go to the pool that way and the ice cream shop that we're going to be going to. Okay, we're going to go in the elevator now. And yeah, thank you. Getting one of these elevators. These elevators aren't the best either, guys. But they're better than the D. Holy crap.
I do not like these elevators. Not at all.
There you go. So again, great location. I love that location. The food is very affordable. So if you're wondering if you're going to spend an arm and a leg here, you're not. It's very affordable. It's cafe type prices. A little bit higher than a normal roadside diner, I would say. I mean, you're at the Bellagio. You're in a pretty high-end location, and I would say go ahead. eat at this place. You're not going to break the bank. And like I said, there's really only one place that you can really get seated in there. Well, two places. It's kind of shaped like an L. And if you're on the inside of that L, you might not get a great view, but you're going to get a view of either the conservatory or the Bellagio pools. And I would argue that no one is really better than the other. We ate at this location a few times during our stay at Bellagio, and we've had kind of the both views, and I really enjoyed them both. Although I do like the conservatory. You guys all know how much I love that conservatory. It's always something to look at. You can just stare at the stuff inside that conservatory and kind of get lost in it. And most times you're at the conservatory, you will see people maintaining it or designing it. And it's actually fun to watch them do what they do, because you can tell that they put their heart in it. You know, they want it to look nice. You know, I even thanked one of them one time. I passed by and I let them know how much of a great job they were doing, and you know, how fantastic the place looked. And you could tell that they really appreciated that gesture. And it's always fun to look at the conservatory and see the people working on it. And I'll have more videos of this location in the future. But a very good place, guys. I'd recommend Cafe Bellagio if you haven't been there before, and you want a good food, because the food was really good. Don't get me wrong. However, we did have a minor problem at this restaurant. Well, actually, I'm not going to call it minor. It could have been more serious than what it was. However, the Bellagio came through, just exceeded our expectations on the concern, and more than made up for that mishap. Like I said, we'll get into that in a later video. I really don't want to, you know, get ahead of myself here. But yeah, and now the rest of the episode is basically going to be slot live play. You also seen a video there of me walking through Bellagio. I will reiterate what I said in the video, in that if it's your first time at Bellagio, you can get lost in there. The first time I was at Bellagio in 2016, I was overwhelmed. I came in through the main entrance, so I was in the lobby, I took a right, went into the casino, and I was just looking around for a slot machine called Pay Dirt. And before you knew it, I was lost. I didn't know how the hell to get out of there. I ended up over by the elevator system, and after that I ended up in the mall. And I said, holy crap, how do I get out of here? Now I know the casino really well. I can't get lost in there. I know exactly where everything is. But for your first time in that casino, you may get lost. In my opinion, it's hard to say. MGM Grand is a monstrous casino too, along with Mirage. But I think that MGM Grand and Bellagio are pretty well even. Maybe MGM Grand has it by square footage and stuff. MGM Grand is just vast. Like, to walk from one end to the other end is just, it's a chore for a lot of people. But Bellagio is more mazy. It's like a maze, like a labyrinth. And like I said, you can get a little bit disoriented in there and lose your way. So, you know, just proceed with caution when you're in that casino. Know where you're going. Look at things. Look at various things to find out, you know, because you could look at a certain place in the casino and be like, okay, I'll use that as a vantage point. So no matter where I am later, I'll look for that. Once I see it, I'll know where I am. It's always very smart to do that in a casino. But yeah, beautiful casino overall. Lots of variety if you're the type of player that likes the newer slots. No problems. If you're the type of player that likes the older slots, no problem. You're going to find a healthy dose of both of those types of machines. There was video poker machines, skill-based games, there was chance-based games, there were plenty of table games. They have everything. They thought of everything at that casino, guys. And if you're the type of gambler that likes to try everything, then you will find everything at the Bellagio Casino. You'll also have heard me say in that video that I didn't care for the Bellagio room, and that probably would prevent us from staying there in the future. I might have rushed to judgment on that one. Sometimes when you're in the moment, you're more emotional. You know, after time goes by, you get to think about things a little more. And believe me, I do try in the moment, you know, to be cautious in what I say, but sometimes it's tough. Like I said, you do get emotional. You're in Las Vegas, lots of things are going on, and you know, I do agree that I jumped the gun on that one. yes, I didn't care for those base rooms at Bellagio. I knew they weren't going to be good though, so I wasn't overly upset. Like I wasn't overly salty. I took advantage of an email offer because I played at Bellagio, very sparingly. Whenever I stayed at Cosmo, I would venture over to Bellagio to play for maybe a half an hour at a time, and I might have did this a few times. And that just resulted in an email offer that said, hey, we're going to give you 2 free nights in one of our resort rooms. I did reach out to a host before we left and was expecting to get contacted by that host when we got there. I spoke to the host a day before we got there, but never seen this host at all during our stay, which was unfortunate. But yeah, the rooms are not anything special, guys. The resort was built in 1998, and it feels like a mid-80s room. Like and maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe they were going for that nostalgia look, but would that even make sense? Because when you got 1998, 1988, there's only 10 years there. There's really, who would want to go back 10 years in time, It would be like us going back to 2008. There's really, what's the pitch in that? And the rooms just felt really 80s style. They were dated. The bathtub and shower were the best parts of the room. I think that they were replaced at some point. Obviously, you can't keep the bathtub, for 20 years. They're going to renovate that sort of stuff. Single sink in the bathroom, dated countertop, dated toilet, the carpet, the wallpaper, the beds, everything, small little TV. And we had just a terrible view. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, you could see the pools, but the highway kind of ruined it. The mountains in the background were nice. But I would recommend that if you stay at Bellagio, especially if you're a first-time visitor to Vegas, you want to have the best experience possible. You don't want to have it spoiled. So if you're booking a room, sometimes you can get a better view by spending an extra $20 a night. So let's say you're going to Vegas for, let's say, a 3 or 4 day stay. You're only out an extra $80 to get like a better room, let's say. I would suggest doing that, spending that extra little bit up front, because it's going to make your experience a lot better. I would recommend the Bellagio Fountain View, obviously. I do believe those rooms run substantially more expensive per night than their rear view counterparts. So yeah, anyway, I know I'm rambling on here. I do apologize. Let's get on to some slot play. So I got 3 machines here for you guys. We got Breaking Bad, which is one of my all-time favorite television shows. I've watched this show many times. I remember when I first started watching it, I watched it religiously and pretty well got rid of the whole 5 seasons in probably under a month. It was crazy. I love that show. And actually, I watched an episode of it the other day, so I still enjoy it. So Breaking Bad, which is made by IGT. Gremlins. I played this one on our first trip. I'm not sure if I had the video up on the channel or not. I wasn't all that crazy about it, but I got Gremlins there. And I got another one of my all-time favorites called Hoot Loot, again by IGT. So go ahead, guys, take a watch of all these 3. Breaking Bad, Gremlins, and Hoot Loot.
Alright guys, I'm going to take another run of Breaking Bad. I played it once on this trip. This is 375 max bet. Volume's all the way up. How come I don't hear it? Alright. Come on, baby. That's to get 5 though. Get the free spins. Oh, okay, volume. It did the same thing last time. The volume kicks on and off. Fucking nuts. Heisenberg. Cut out again. Yeah. Closer a little bit and cuts out. Last one. Alright guys, well, we got Gremlins. I played this one before and never really got anything on it. 250 max bet. Where's the volume at? See the credits. Hopefully it gives you a win though. Don't do this for nothing. Oh, is that 5x? 8x. Holy shit, nice. 10x? Fuck, you better do something though. Couple of kings. Wow. I'm gonna take this down to 100. I'm getting good hits on it, but I don't really like the game.
I'm doubled now, right?
Alright, doubled. Hoot loop! Imagine! This is an old game, guys, like really, really old. Look at these things. I have a soft spot for Hoot Loop. A lot of people think this game is terrible, but the Hoot line went from X22 to X110. I think this is $5 max bet. Yep. I need volume. Where the volume at? I guess that's it for volume, guys. Alright, whatever. Run this down to 100. taking long to go down on this one. I think that food line's pretty random myself. Three more. Out there, black and bonus. $50, right? Yeah.
For just winning it.
No, it's just credits, yeah. That's the only bonus you can get in this game.
How do you win that line?
Well, you're gonna have to get like matching symbols, I think. But I still think it's random as fuck. I mean, get something here at times 110.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fucking nice. One more. Or not. Staying alive. Last one. I was hoping I would have got that X110.
So there you go, guys. Took a loss there in Breaking Bad. I remember playing it at Bellagio on a previous day, and I think I got the bonus and it was terrible. But the machine does have potential, and that's pretty well why I played. If you get the free spins, all the butterfly, like it could be really good. I doubled on Gremlins, which is great. I love doubling. Don't get me wrong. I love doubling. You know, in the end, we're all in this to win it. You know, nobody's going into a slot machine to say, oh, I just want to see the graphics, or I just want to see reels turn. We'd be lying if we said we didn't want to win. So when I double, I usually pull out. But I wish I could I wish I could get a bonus on Gremlins. It hasn't happened to me in the times that I've played it. So hopefully in the future I will have a bonus around there to show you. But I did double, which was great. And then I took a loss there on Hoot Loot. Now Hoot Loot, a lot of people don't like this game. They hate it. They find it just absolutely boring. I can't say I agree, but I understand why they think it's a boring game. The bonus, I got the bonus there in the video as you saw, and that's the only bonus you can get in Hoot Loot. You pick one and it gives you a credit amount, and the credit amounts are crap. The potential in this game though is in that Hoot line, that times 122. So let's say if you were to get eagles, 5 eagles in that Hoot line, I don't know what that would pay. 20,000, 30, 40, 50, 100. I don't know. It depends on the denomination and bet. But I would venture a guess and say that the minimum that would pay would be $10,000. Probably a lot more. At 122, that's the potential in Hoot Loot. That's why I love it. That's why I play it. So yeah, but I took a loss there on that game. I can't wait to play it again. Hoot Loot is a dying breed in Vegas. You can find it in various locations on Fremont Street and probably on station casinos off the Strip. But on the Strip, it's tough. And like I said, Bellagio has a healthy dose of the newer and older games, although I could not find Pay Dirt. So if any of you guys know where Pay Dirt is in Las Vegas, help a brother out. All right, so more slot play here, guys. I got IGT Polar Plunge, Harmony Riches, and Zeus 2 WMS. Take a look.
All right, guys, we got Polar Plunge. This one's 250 max bet, and this one's made by IGT. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Doubled. Oh no.
The little baby from
Hey, dudes and dudettes, we're gonna play some Harmony Riches. Yeah, it's $4 max bet. $125. There you go, guys. I'm out. Only a 30-second live play. Thank you. I appreciate it. We got a bonus here on Zeus too at max bet. Wiggy, hit it. No, there'll be none of this shit. Oh my god, come on, man. We need to get more of that. Pop blocker. Can't get him here, but you'll get him there. Oh, look at this shit. Nothing. $11 bonus.
So there you go. Seeing a pattern here with the doubled, I doubled, I doubled, I doubled, I doubled. I double there on polar plunge. And sometimes it's bittersweet going in saying I'm going to pull out if I double. Because you're doing so well on the machine, you don't bonus, you feel like you didn't play it enough. And that still holds true even now. I don't believe I played polar plunge enough. I would have loved to see that bonus land. It didn't land. As with Harmony Riches. This was my first time playing Harmony Riches. And I played it for a whole 30 seconds. I doubled. I got out of there. And sometimes that could be a smart way to do things. You know how many times I've went in saying, oh, I doubled. Oh, I'm going to try to get the bonus and then end up losing all my money in the machine. So it's nice to get out of there. I won $100. Nice to get out. I won $100 and try a different machine. Because in the end, winning is why we're there. So, you know, when you double, you win. You know, you doubled your money. And Zeus too. We played Breaking Bad. That was bonus bad. All right, that was terrible. Max bet there, $11 bonus. My wife used to love Zeus too. I've hit a big win at a former local casino back in 2000. I want to say 2014. I played Zeus too. Max bet on. I think it was 2-cent denomination, so it was a $6 bet, and I hit for 1,100 and change. How I got that win was I got the bonus, and I kept landing those hot respin Zeus symbols, and they just didn't stop, and I re-triggered twice, and the wins just kept adding up, and it went up to about $1,100, and you know, that was fantastic. It was the only time I ever did well on Zeus. I've never really had bonuses where, oh, I won $200, oh, I won $300. They're usually always terrible for me, except for that one time, obviously. My wife plays them a lot, and I think a lot of people like that super hot respin feature in the base game, as well as the bonus, because if you re-trigger and that thing happens often, that's how you get these hand pays. But she doesn't really do well on these Zeus 2 games either. I used to laugh at her a lot, because she would go in there and she would go from Zeus 2, Chronos, Zeus 2, Chronos, Zeus 2, Chronos, just taking absolutely heavy losses and not really trying out other machines. Thankfully, I got her out of that, and now she enjoys a lot of other different machines, most notably those older Aristocrat titles, as you guys have saw in the last 5 or 6 episodes here. But yeah, that was just a terrible bonus on Zeus 2 there. I got 2 more here for you guys to end the episode. Like I said, it was gonna be a short episode, but lots to look forward to. Like I said, going in the future, just tons of stuff. I can't believe it took this long. Here we are now in February, almost March, and we were there in June, July, and I mean, I'm halfway through that. I filmed so much, and it gives you an idea of how much slot play I did, because I post singular live plays that are not in the episodes. Sometimes I will play singular live plays up on the channel that are in the episodes, because not everyone wants to watch the longer videos. They just want to see the live plays and the bonuses. But it gives you an idea of how much I filmed. And don't forget, I don't always film, and I don't always upload every video. And I deleted a lot of videos. Holy smokes. You're seeing probably 50% of what I actually film in Vegas. So it gives you an idea of how much money I spent, lost, and you know, just how much filming I actually do. So 2 more slots here, guys. The Princess Bride. Like I said, I tried to nail the bonus on that game so many times. And Dancing Drums. Go ahead, take a watch.
I'm gonna give this one another try, guys. I didn't bonus on it earlier. Princess Bride, 2-cent denom, $4 max bet. I'm running 100 through. All ready? Come on. Last one. Time for the mini, Miggy.
it's really that hard to get on Princess Bride. I know a lot of slot players on YouTube enjoy this game. I've watched many bonuses, the many bonuses that the machine offers. So if you get a bonus symbol on reel 1 and a bonus symbol on reel 3, and then another character bonus symbol lands, you will get that character's bonus round. And from what I've seen, they're all you know, pretty good and offer pretty good potential and just lots of fun. And you know, just trying to get the bonus on that Princess Bride game, and it seems to be incredibly difficult. And dancing drums, oh, I knew better than that. I always complain about these Asian style 88 Fortunes types of games, and boy, how do I fall for it every time? I seem to play these types of games once every day in Vegas, and oh, just terrible. I got suckered in, I seen a cup almost full, sit down at it, and you run $100 through, lose your money to get a mini, and that's exactly what happened. So that's the last two slot live plays in this video, and I wanted to end on something here, a more serious note. As a lot of you guys know, the last couple of weeks have been rough for my family. We have a brain surgery going on. I don't want to say who it is. I don't have that permission. It's very close family. All right, very, very close family. Immediate, very close. And it's a young girl. She's not even in school yet. And she had to have a craniotomy, and she has a rare form of brain cancer. And now my mother-in-law just recently had open heart surgery. It's hard to stay positive in rough times like that. And you know, a lot of my time, it was my attention, my time, my love, my heart was elsewhere, and it still is. I'm trying to be there for everyone that's involved, and there's not much left over. So the absence that you're seeing in the channel is not because I don't want to be here. I can't. I can't. If I have extra time, I'll do it. And this is what I'm doing right now. I have some spare time. You'll notice it's very quiet in the back. I got my dog just sitting right over there, and I'm here, and I got some time to kill. But that's the reason for the absence on the channel, and like I said, it's going to be going on for a little while yet. Like we're caring for my mother-in-law here at our house. She had complications post-surgery. Numerous complications, actually, not just one. I think she had 2 or 3, and one of them was serious. So she's released from the hospital. All's good. The doctors saw her fit to be released, but she's now in our care, and you know, we're caring for her and trying to make sure that she's getting the best care, and that, you know, we're here for anything she needs. And you know, I really appreciate all your patience. I really, really do. You guys rock out there. I know I've lost subscribers, and I haven't really been gaining many in the last couple weeks. That's okay. Like I said, I'm not in this for the high subscriber amounts. I'm here for the quality rather than the quantity, and I hope you guys are here for the quality rather than the quantity as well. So again, just you guys are rocking it out there. The messages that we've been getting, I know I haven't been able to respond as quickly as you guys want. I get a notification on my phone from time to time. I don't get all notifications from comments. My phone would never stop going off in that case. But the ones that I do get, I read them. So I read all your love. And it's every time something is directed towards my mother-in-law or you know, my family, I make sure they hear it. Like I said, if you're going to give me that time, I'm going to give you that time. I am going to go and try to reply to every comment today. But whenever you send those well wishes, they're passed on, and they're appreciated in these times. And just thank you so much. There's so much negativity in the world today. There's lots of positivity out there too. There are lots of good people, great people in this world, and that's evident right here on the channel. So if someone ever tries to tell you that the world is a shithole, direct them to the Spinning in Vegas channel and say, I have proof that it's not. So yeah, but what I wanted to touch on was when we were at the hospital in St. John, New Brunswick, that's where they do all the open heart surgeries. I took an evening, me and my wife, to meet up with two friends of ours. One of these friends I introduced to gambling in 2012. I didn't really introduce him, I just took him to my old former local casino. And, you know, a couple of beers, having a good time, had, you know, lunch together. And, you know, I started playing some machines, and then, you know, he started playing some machines. I don't play at my local casino anymore, former local casino. The only time I play there is when they send me free play offers. So it's crazy. Whenever I was playing there a lot, they would send me just tiny little free play amounts, usually $25 every 2 weeks. And I was a Ruby member at this casino, which is the highest tier. I'm getting higher free play offers now that I'm gone. So they're trying to get me back. So I'll take those offers, go down, spend the free play, and I'll calculate how much free play is in the machine, then I'll cash out. So I'll change my free play into real currency and just get out. So I'm really just getting back at them for all those terrible comps and terrible payback percentages at the casino. However, to get back on point, I have permission to say the story. This friend of mine watches my channel. I made sure that he was okay with everything I'm about to tell you, and but I'm not going to mention any names, obviously. He's got a problem. He's got a gambling problem, and that's also hurtful. And I feel partially responsible for that because I introduced him to it. He saw some big wins. He saw YouTube as a place to learn about games, and the problem with channels, a lot of channels, is they only post bonuses and big wins. It shows gambling as a means to make money and shows it to be lucrative. It's glamorizing gambling, but the dark reality is that gaming, you're gonna lose your money. You're gonna lose. Don't ever expect to win money. You're always going to lose, and it can be problematic for a lot of people. And you have to really, really be careful. And I don't know what the cure is. I don't have a gambling problem. I really don't. The only time I gamble is whenever I go to Vegas, and I haven't been to Vegas since July. So there you go. Like, I don't go every weekend to a former local casino and play. I just don't do that. I know better. I would rather spend my money and time in Vegas and make something of it. Not everybody can afford the luxury to go to Vegas. Not everybody has the means to go to Vegas. However, some people, when you look at their losses, they could have taken that money and went to Vegas, but they choose to stay. Again, got to support their decisions. What happened a few days ago at my former local casino was absolutely heartbreaking. Now, I stopped playing there because the payback percentages are terrible. When you go to Vegas, you're used to the Vegas odds, and then you come to a former local casino like we have here called Casino New Brunswick, which some of their machines are 70%. The highest you're going to find there is 80, and that's like their $1 and $5 denomination slot machines. That's terrible. If you're playing $1 or $5 denomination slot machine at 80% payback, you're going to lose a lot of money. That's their best odds. So when you reach out to that casino, they'll say that they have up to 80% payback percentage. Most of them are 70. 70 is just so unbelievably low, and I don't know how that could be legal, but that's the situation here in the Maritimes, New Brunswick, PEI, Nova Scotia, Canada. They're terrible comp systems. So, I mean, I would go down there for a weekend and I would spend, maybe $60,000, $70,000 coin in per day sometimes. And I would get a free buffet and $25 in free play. Now, if you take that same coin in amount to Vegas, you're going to get comped for a week, full room food and beverage. No question. That's the way it is. So I stopped playing at Casino New Brunswick. I made my concerns known to the manager at the time, the slot managers, the casino manager, and it all fell on deaf ears, which was unfortunate because the manager of the casino at that time lived in Las Vegas. So he was a Las Vegas casino manager managing this casino, yet he didn't know anything about a comp system. That seems weird, right? But that's why I stopped playing there. when we were there a few nights ago, my friend lost $1,200 in 12 machines. That's 12 machines, back to back to back to back to back, no bonus, no features, barely a win over his bet. I think the biggest hit he got was right around $60 in The Walking Dead 2. And to see how upset he was, and we got back to the room, and we were talking, and he said, I just want a bonus. I just want to get a bonus. I just want to have fun. And I said, dude, you lost a lot of money. And I in my opinion, I don't want to say a professional gambler, but I do know how slot machines work. I do know, obviously, lots about casinos and these slot machines. And I said, chasing your losses is really not the best idea. So what I decided to do was go to a movie. I said, we're going to go to a movie. I said, look, let's go check one out. And we went. And then the next morning, when we went down to the breakfast buffet, he spent another $400 and still didn't get a bonus. So $1,600, 16 machines, no bonuses. This is how terrible this casino is. It's like that all the time. It's absolutely terrible. But I felt responsible. And I guess the moral of the story is that be careful who you take to the casino. Be careful how you introduce it. If I could go back in time, I would tell him, I'm going to the casino to lose my money tonight. And then I would have taken a couple losses and I would have left. That would have left a negative impression on that fella. Made him not want a game. Or if I would have won a big win, maybe I should have lost it all back. I don't know how to do it. I'm just telling you what I wish I would have done, because it's ruining his life. It really is ruining. He gets a paycheck. First place he goes to the casino. He's the type of player that doesn't allow himself to win, and this is what a lot of people do. So they're going to win $500 in a machine, and they're like, oh, right on, sweet, and then they go and they lose it in other machines. So you play till you lose. You never allow yourself to be up. One thing about me and my wife is that if we're up on any session, we'll take that money that we won and we'll go spend it doing other things and then take our original budget back to the casino. That's how you win. That's how you have fun. That's how you allow yourself to escape from the clutches of gambling. And I know it's hard and I know it's tough. I don't think there's any secret to it. I don't think there's any magic pill that can make you do that, make you walk out when the time is right. I think you just have to do it. It's like anything else. There's nothing to it but to do it, to just get up and go. That's the hard part. But once you're out, you forget about it. You go spend your money, and then you come back later, and you're happier because you've won. You're up, and you got to buy something with their money. And, that's just how we do it. And I hope that, I'd like to think that other people are doing the same thing, but I know it's not. I know people have these problems. And I just wanted to end the episode on that dark note. I really did. It's not how I usually like to end my episodes, but I felt like I needed to touch on it again, because my channel too is often guilty of posting up the big wins, the huge wins, the hand pays. But as you see in this video, nothing glamorous. And I'm letting you know that I lose more than I win. And I lose enough money that would make people cringe on that last trip to Vegas, especially. And, just keep that in mind. And I'm going to end the episode right there, guys. So once again, thanks for all the love, the support, the family. Everybody is just, completely floored by it. People, Australia, Austria, the United Kingdom, the States, Canada, like everywhere. Love from all over the globe. So thanks once again, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And again, like I said, if there's an absence, just know that that I'm thinking of other things. So I want you guys to know that as much as my mind and my heart is in other places, when I'm in those other places, I'm also thinking and have my heart with you guys as well. So, it's double-sided there. It's not just one way. So thanks again, guys. Love you all. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next movie.